Well, hello my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome to you as well. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic, so let's get crafting. For DIY number 1, I'll be using some of these craft sticks that I got from my 99-cent store, and I'm choosing the blue ones. This little flip-flop and palm tree, 2 of these small mushrooms, and that pineapple, and these 4 wooden beads. I got the flip-flop, pineapple, and palm tree from a set from Dollar Tree summer collection. So here I'm laying down the craft sticks on this plank, also from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna use some wood glue as well as a hot glue to secure those. I'm building a picket fence, a little picket fence. And the good thing about these craft sticks, they're already painted. I don't need to do anything to them. And once I got that all glued together, I pressed it down a little bit, and then I'm now working on the plank. So I'm gluing the 4 wooden beads to the base, and this is going to act as a stand. Now, I didn't have any preconceived idea as to how I was going to put this together. I'm just going by accordingly. So here I'm using some chalk paint in Pool from Waverly, and I'm painting the wood, and then I dried it. This is the tail of a shark, dolphin, but this I got from Woodpecker's Craft. And I am basing it with a coat of white acrylic paint using the same brush that I was using for the plank. And now I'm going in some apple barrel flamingo coral and a little bit more of the Pool. And I'm trying to get an ombre effect, but I'm using separate brushes or different brushes for that. So I did the top with the blue first, and then I just dipped the brush in the orange and kind of blended that in a little bit. And now I want a little bit more orange on there, so I took another brush and then I painted that on. And just to do that until I was satisfied as to the look that I wanted. Then I dried that. And I did not paint the base of the shark tail because that's where I'm going to be applying the glue. And guys, you can do yours however you want to do it. I just did as much to give me the look that I was going for. I wanted the colors to be flowing into each other. And once I was done with that, I did the same thing to the plank. And where I was a little too heavy, I blended that down with a little bit more of the clearer paint. And then dried that. And I kind of dry brushed the same paint mixture that I had to the fence. I wanted everything to look cohesive. So now I am going to apply some wood glue to glue the picket fence on, and a little dots of the hot glue, and held that in place long enough until it bonded together. And I did the same thing for the tail. I applied some wood glue and a little hot glue, and I just glued that down right in that spot. Now for the mushrooms, I gave them a base color of the white paint. And then off camera, I gave them another coat of the crystal chalk paint. And when they were dried, I took what was left of the orange mixture and I painted the top or the stool. I did that for both of them. So I now took my green and yellow paint pen, and I'm going to paint the palm tree, the top of the pineapple with the green, and the yellow part with the yellow paint. And I took the mahogany furniture marker and painted the trunk of the tree, and then gave the pineapple slanted strokes so that it looks like a pineapple, right? Now for my slippers, I did a video when I just started my channel, and that's how long I had this in my stash. So now I'm just using a piece of the jute string to make it look real. I took some pieces of jute and I'm using that for the straps. How dare Dollar Tree make flip-flops without any straps to put your feet in, right? So I strung it from the front and then I glue down the ends at the back or underneath. And then for the top part, I took another piece of the jute and just tied that at the top and then pushed that back through the hole and glued that at the base. And I did that for both of them. And now it's all done. I'm taking the orange paint and I'm painting the inside of the flip-flops. And now they're all done. I also took the yellow paint pen and I went around the border. And then I am using the black furniture marker and I'm just adding some dots to the stools of the mushrooms. Now looking back at the mushrooms, I should have painted them in another color after the white, but I didn't think of that at the time that I was doing it. So now I'm ready to glue them on. I wanted the flip-flop to stand. But before I did that, I realized that yes, you need to add some Mod Podge to finish the job, Christine. I know some people enjoy working with tiny or mini DIYs. It can be so difficult to work with them when they're so small. So I had this leftover rub-on transfer and I saw the word Discover and I thought that would look so cute at the top of the tail. And I cut that out and rubbed it on. Now as I was putting this together, it started coming together as to what I am trying to achieve. You know, you go to the beach sometimes and you see like they're advertising the name of the beach. I'm advertising my beach and it is Discover. You need to get away and you need to discover. So come to the Discover beach. There's actually a town in Jamaica, because that's where I'm from, that's called Discovery Bay. So that kind of came to me when I was doing this. It's Discover, because we have our pineapple and we have our palm tree and we have our flip-flops and we have our mushroom that serves as mini stools for you to just discover, take a break from life. Who likes the beach? If you like the beach, put a beach emoji in the comments down below. There are many beaches in Jamaica, so if you're looking for your next vacation spot, go to Jamaica. You will not be disappointed. But for this video, this is my little discover spot. So I glued on the pineapple and the palm tree. I wanted to glue the flip-flops standing, so I took a small wooden bead, glued that down, and then I glued the slippers against it to have it standing. And then, like I did for the others, I took some wood glue and hot glue and glued down the mushrooms. And my little DIY project is done. More in the final reveal. Now this is the What Would You Make that is hosted by Zainal from OK at Home, Connie from Connie's Wood Shop and DIYs, and this month we have Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. I'll leave links to their channels in the description as well as the playlist, so make sure to check them out. We look forward to the playlist every month. So now for DIY number 2. This piece of fabric is from Dollar Tree from the Shore Living selection. You guys know I love my mini rolling pins. I have been making rolling pins so much that I believe these 2 are my last ones. So I measure the size of the top of the pin or the middle of the pin, and I'm cutting off 2 pieces. And then I took what was left of the paint, still using that paint, or I painted the top of one pin, and then for the second pin I'm using folk art paint, and I painted the top of the other pin and dried them. And now they're all dried. I am going to put the fabric on using some Mod Podge. Apply the Mod Podge to the surface before and then put the fabric over that. Applied a little more of the Mod Podge at the end to seal it. Use the heat gun to dry it. And apply a little bit more Mod Podge outside to seal that in. And the little edge that was hanging over at the top, I took the detail scissors and trimmed that down, and I did that for the next one. So now they're all done. I am going to add my ribbon. This ribbon is from BB Craft, so I'm taking the heat gun and I'm just pressing that out, the folds, and I made two bows, and this is how I made the bow. If you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. And now my bows are all done. I glued the blue one to the orange pin and the orange bow to the blue pin. And my mini rolling pins are complete. I love them. I love all things rolling pin, as a matter of fact. You let me know what you think about these in the description in the comment section down below. And I wanted the ends to lay flat, so I took a little hot glue and just glue them down. No, you don't have to glue yours down. I thought they would look better with the ends glued down. So now we're on to DIY number 3. This is also from Woodpecker's Craft, this wooden crab. And I am using my same colors, the pool as well as the orange, the flamingo coral. And I want the same effect, ombre effect. So I'm applying the pool at the top using the same brush. And also dipping the brush in a little water just to make it fluid. And I wasn't too perfect with this because I wanted the brush, the paint that was already in the brush, to come out of the brush. That's a lot of brushes, Christine. I wasn't too worried about the fact that there was still blue paint inside the brush. I wasn't worried because if it came out, that's the effect I wanted. I didn't want it too sharp. So after that dried, I then went again. Now, for this, guys, you don't want it too dry. A little damp, while it's still damp, is still good. And where if your brush is too dry, just damp it again in a little water to get it fluid. Now that was done. Now this is a sign that I purchased from Etsy, bulk words, and I thought that this would look so nice on here, so I printed it on the water slide decal, and now I'm cutting that out. Jesus is the anchor of my soul. And I trimmed that down so it could fit right in the space. And you guys know how I do my water slide decal transfer, but here I am just immersing that in a little water for about 30 seconds and damp off the excess, and then place that on the board and take my time in just sliding the paper from underneath that, and then use the napkin to dry off what was remaining of the water. And there it is. Now I'm going to give my little crab friend some eyes. So there you see my phone in the corner. I was trying to find something that showed me how to apply the eyes. So I found something on Pinterest. And now I'm taking the white paint and just going around in circle to form the outer part of the eyes. Because this crab is very happy, because Jesus is the anchor of his soul. So he's looking bright-eyed and very cheerful. So his eyes are wide open, so you can see the white of the eyes and then the pupil in the middle. And those are happy. Those are happy eyes. So there's my little crab friend. I love him already. So then I took the Mod Podge and I'm now sealing that. And guys, keep your brush stroke going in one direction, because there you saw where I lifted up the transfer, and I had to do my best to get it back down where I could save my work. And when that dried, I took a piece of jute cord, make a little thing for hanging, glue that at the back of the eyes. At the back of the eyes, okay. Yes, glue that at the back of the eyes. And here my little crab friend is done. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can check description box for my Linktree address, and there you'll find all my social media links. And now for the final reveal, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I had so much fun creating these. Let me know which one of them is your favorite in the comments down below. Don't forget the host channels, Zaina, Connie, and Krista's channels, as well as the playlist. And if you love what you see here, don't forget to subscribe as well. And click that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload videos. And if you enjoy watching budget-friendly content like this, I suggest this video right here or this playlist. And stay safe, my friends. Until next time. Bye!